Kiefer Bartek had his hands full with that Lone Star Championship match. Cheap shot. Try to settle things down, get back to business here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a singles match set for one fall.
All right, we're trying to regroup here.
Chaos.
Loco Wrestling trying to invade New Texas Pro. I'm sure we're going to hear a lot more about that. Get him, make sure he's out. Is he out?
Oh, this is the match that I've been looking forward to all night.
All right, let's try and reset here.
Boy.
Introducing first, making his way to the ring from Laredo, Texas, he is the sweet Hispanic boy, Antonio San Francisco, ASF!
The sweet Hispanic boy, ASF, fun-loving, high-flying, quickly becoming one of the most popular superstars here at New Texas Pro.
Guy all over the place, made some appearances on AEW Dark, been featured in GCW. Oh, we got the banners, we got the streamers all over the place.
As Flowcito, ASF is quickly becoming a wrestling highlight machine, looking to become the very top of high-flying pro wrestling in the country today. He's challenging the best high flyers in the world.
Speaking of.
And one of them is answering the challenge here tonight at New Texas Pro. There he is.
Introducing his opponent from St. Paul, Minnesota, weighing in at 180 pounds, he is one half of Top Flight.
I don't think there's going to be much you can say tonight.
Martin!
I think we need to just shut up and watch what's about to happen, because I don't think we'll be able to call any of this.
Now this is going to be moving faster than we can talk. We're going to do our best to call all the action for this meeting of two of the top high-flying superstars in all of professional wrestling. Making his debut here at New Texas Pro, Dante Martin, who's been taking the world by storm, turning a lot of hits, of course, on AEW, All Elite Wrestling, and it's descended where all the eyes are for independent wrestling here at New Texas Pro.
And while I still got lungs to breathe with here, because this is about to get high-paced and high-octane, this match is sponsored by Fatal Destiny. You can follow Fatal Destiny on Twitter at Fatal. And the Destiny, the E in there is a 3.
All right, well, this is one of the top main event matches for this card. When this show was announced, this is one of the matches that I know everyone was looking forward to, on a show that's stacked from top to bottom. Two of the absolute best high flyers in all the world. Dante Martin of Top Flight, ASF, Antonio San Francisco, one-on-one. Here we go. Don't blink or you might miss something in this one. Too young.
I don't think my camera can keep up with you.
And we're going to do our best to keep up with all the action. As you know, Dante Martin from AEW, with his brother, Darius Martin, Top Flight, one of the top tag teams in AEW. Dante Martin, of course, ever since his brother went down for an injury, has been making a name for himself on his own.
Yes.
And of course, ASF, the Flowcito, the sweet Hispanic boy. You know, during Mania weekend, he was one of the top names to talk about that entire weekend. The entire wrestling world descended here in the great state of Texas. And there were always just a couple of names that kind of stand out during that weekend. Everyone's trying to steal the spotlight, steal the name of the show. And one of those men was that man right there, ASF.
Yes, it was.
Chris Jericho named him his favorite wrestler of that weekend. And ASF is trying to ride that wave of momentum here.
And as I said, I mean, he's been doing things that I have never seen in all of my years of wrestling fame.
ASF getting a lot of notoriety with Wrestling with Unicorns.
Oh my God, look at that.
Human highlight reel, but so is Dante Martin.
So much hype.
So Dante Martin, not the biggest wrestler, but ASF, as standard, is always looking up at his opponent. He's always outsized, outweighted, but he's never outmatched. ASF always brings the fight.
This is going to be a lot of who's going to outquick who here.
Of course, ASF had a great contest against Chris Bay and New New Texas Pros, Texas Till I Die, which you can watch. And look at that for great maneuvers like that.
God.
Big drop kick. Turns Dante Martin inside out.
He doesn't know where he is right now.
Cover here. Again, human highlight reel, ASF over Cowboys from Hell, Texas Till I Die, which you can watch here on IWTV. We want to thank you all for joining us. Thank you for your support. We would not be able to keep bringing you this excellent action here at New Texas Pro without your support.
Yeah, shout out to all the sponsors that have been sponsoring the show.
We know that professional wrestling has never been hotter.
Oh my, yes.
And the hottest spot for professional wrestling is right here in the great state of Texas. Of course, we've got the Texas Showcase that New Texas Pros hosting coming up on July 16th. So you want to check us out on IWTV for that as well. Showing the very best in Texas, like right here with ASF. Basement dropkick. Got a 2 count only. Dante Martin. How impressed have you been with Dante Martin? You know that Dante Martin is such a young man in his early 20s that when he and his brother were brought up to AEW, that was the chance of a lifetime. And then when his brother went down for an injury, it's forced Dante Martin's hand to step into the singles game. And how much have you been impressed with his ability to transition to that as you see him catching ASF?
Oh, a little bit of strength.
Oh, right into a cutter.
Gosh, you stuck it.
I think I answered my own question. Look how impressive Dante Martin was with that transition.
But yeah, I mean, since day one, the very first time I laid eyes on Dante Martin, whatever, I've been thoroughly impressed. I didn't know too much about the tag team, but seeing him perform in AEW, I got familiar with his style and just the pure athleticism that this young man has. He has the young man legs.
Sometimes all you need is just that break. Sometimes you can have all the talent in the world, but you just need that break. You need that showcase for people to see what you've got. And Dante Martin's been taking advantage of that. You see him tying up ASF like a pretzel here.
Yeah. And then he's been a sought-after commodity too as well. Team Taz, teaming with Seidel, I think Daniel Bryan and Blackpool Combat Club. Thinking about recruiting as well.
The future is very bright for Dante Martin. But you gotta believe that the future is just as bright for ASF.
Gosh.
And what would it mean for ASF? He's able to eke out a victory here over someone with the notoriety already now of Dante Martin.
Yeah, that would be a big feather in his cap.
I'm actually a little surprised at the approach that Dante Martin has brought here. Dante Martin usually bringing that high-flying game right from the get-go, but taking advantage of the fact that he is uncharacteristically the larger man in this contest, really outsizing ASF, not flying around the ring when he doesn't have to, keeping the grounded game, which encourages to keep the ground game for ASF, kind of taking out all the big plays that ASF has.
Yeah, also keeps him fresh as well.
You see ASF fighting back here.
What is this?
Dante Martin used that strength. Oh, but backfired into a DDT. DDT from Antonio San Francisco. And Dante Martin, that glass look in his eyes rolling the outside.
No one's safe on the outside. You might want to watch out in the front row.
ASF with an Asai moonsault.
Oh! On top of the head, nailed him perfectly.
ASF folding up Dante Martin, almost fell on top of himself. That's the risk that ASF will take. So many eyes on him right now. Just like that, ASF back in this game, going up top. Gonna drop it to a 450 splash.
Yeah.
Hooks the leg. No, I got a 2 count only.
Almost. But we know that doesn't count.
That 450 splash, that's so much more momentum, so much more impact on the splash. Still only a 2 count. And that's the kind of spectacular offense that we've come to expect from the sweet Hispanic boy, ASF, as his crowd's getting firmly behind the young man. Now look at this, look at the leverage. Yeah, the strength of ASF trying to get Dante up on his shoulders here. Maybe not the smartest decision because Dante just muscling him up.
Roll through.
Here's a roll up. Got a 2 count, 2 count only. Dante's getting a little frustrated here. And again.
Oh, that power again. Oh, roll through with the drop kick on the end.
Again, Dante kicks out. How impressed are you so far of ASF bringing the fight to Dante Martin?
I mean, despite the weight advantage and everything, I mean, he's been holding his own or whatever. We still have yet to see any of the quickness full on display from both of these gentlemen or whatever. But I believe that once one gets the clear advantage, we'll see a lot of that coming up.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm very impressed with the very uncharacteristic strategy that Dante Martin has brought, bringing the ground game, trying to stop the high-flying ASF in his tracks.
Yeah, he's trying to ground him because, I mean, he can go for a move and he's so damn quick that he probably won't connect.
No way, what's going to happen here? Oh my God!
A meteor of sorts.
Going for a meteor, was not able to connect with the shoulders, and ASF almost crashed and burned on the outside. Looks like he's able to recover quickly enough.
He's back up there. Let's see what we got coming up. It's
Wait
in the 450. What we got now?
Dante's in the drop zone.
Oh boy.
ASF up top. What are we going to see here? Shooting star press connects. Oh, Dante rolls through, but got his foot on the rope. Now wait a minute. The referee breaking up the pinfall. Both men rolled up into the ropes.
Gosh, I think that saved him.
Getting knocked inside out. The momentum of that splash, that shooting star press, brought momentum. Both men rolling into the bottom ropes. Referees counts up. Both men trying to recover. ASF bringing that high-flying finesse to Dante Martin, but Dante caught him.
Oh.
At half Nelson.
What's that? God! That was like, I don't even know what you call that.
Look at the anguish on the face of Dante Martin. He now looks like he's gesturing that maybe he needs to change up his plan. Maybe he needs to start showing why this match was so anticipated. ASF's not the only one who brings the flying. No, wait a minute, ASF rolls up Dante. Got a 2 count only.
These two have been wrestling probably about the same amount of years. I think ASF has the advantage with 1 year over Dante, but the disparity between the two, I think ASF.
Roll through from Dante Martin. Whoa, look at that athleticism.
Gosh. Nice question mark kick. ASF has only had 90 matches compared to Dante Martin, who has had
oh my God!
well over 200 matches.
Folds him up, is that enough?
God.
The winner of this match, Dante Martin!
A spectacular finish. Dante Martin tried to slow down ASF and took out his own high-flying game in order to take out the high-flying game of ASF, but it didn't work. ASF brought such high energy, such high-flying impact to Dante Martin that it forced his hand, and Dante Martin just showed why he's in top flight.
You took flight on that.
A spectacular finish to an excellent contest.
Well, he's helping him up. Good show of respect.
A great showing for the debut of Dante Martin, but again, an excellent, incredible performance from the sweet Hispanic boy, ASF.
I believe you're going to see these two down the road again, man.
We know the sky's the limit for Dante Martin, but I think we just proved that the sky is also the limit for ASF.